Thank you, and don't forget, you gotta grind 24/7, guys. The grind.
Welcome back to The Grind, where we are open 24/7. Wow, I cannot believe this is the 8th and final episode. Guys, before we jump in, remember we are sponsored by General Informatics, where we make complex IT simple. And Alignment Services, they help me with the distribution of my books, and oftentimes they will book me for speaking engagements. So if you'd like to find out where the next place I'm going to be when I'm speaking, please feel free to give me an email at donm@geninf.com. All right, 8th and final episode. Let's bring it in, guys. You know, when a coach is prepared, when a coach goes through his playbook and he's ready for that next game so he can get ready to win that next championship, he typically gets to the end of practice and says, all right, bring it in, guys. And he typically will review all of the preparation, all of the things that they've done that puts them in the best position to be successful. Well, today we're going to do a little bit of that. You know, we talked about the 4 components of an enhanced executive, right? We've talked about change. We've talked about influence. And we've gotten really tactical with the enhanced life planner. What I think everybody is starting to recognize when it comes to what it takes to be successful is, guys, it takes planning. It takes preparation. If you are just mailing it in, it's not going to work out for you well. I promise. One of the things that I do every Sunday night is I go through my weekly calendar and I look at the meetings that I have, especially the ones that I am going to chair, and I make sure that the agenda is spot on. I make sure that it is pinpoint accurate. I make sure that I'm prepared and I am ready for that meeting so that we can get the most out of that meeting. Guys, at the end of the day, meetings are some of the most expensive things that we do day in and day out. So you need to be prepared. You do need to spend the extra time to make sure that you're practicing those things that are really important for you to be successful, right? And again, meetings is one of those things that I practice on a regular basis. So when you think about what it takes to be successful and what you have to do in order to be an enhanced executive, so much of that has to do with planning and preparation. You know, I talk a lot about influence. And one of the things that I always try to remind people is you can influence people not with heroic activity, but just getting so good at a specific skill that when they watch you do it, they go, wow, now that's pretty special. And sometimes those skills are very, very mundane tasks, things like prepping for a meeting. I had an executive tell me once, man, when I watch you run a meeting, it is nothing short of amazing, and it makes me want to go prepare more. So while very, pleased to get that kind of compliment, but at the end of the day, it had everything to do with the practice and the preparation that I would always put in. So guys, remember, in order to be successful at what we do, in order to be an enhanced executive, you got to grind 24/7. I can't wait to see you next season. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the information that we're giving you. Guys, if you want to do a deeper dive, you can start out by going to Amazon.com, putting my name in the search bar, and buying one, maybe all 3 of the enhanced series of books. They come in all formats. You can get them in Kindle, you can get them in Audible, or you can get them in paperback if you're kind of old school like me. You can also go to alignment.com, where you'll find content, you'll find our blogs, you'll find our videos that we've published, and also for a limited time, you can sign up for our Platinum Club membership. We're only accepting 30 people for the rest of the year, and that gets you to content that's never been published, tools that we've never published, lots of information that you will find incredibly helpful as you grind 24/7. Guys, thank you so much.